look at that. Put the 2019 meetings up. That's crazy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to find out how to appeal an ordinance violation. Or pay a ticket or whatever.
You would, the parking department, violations department is here. They're out to lunch at this moment. You can pay it when they return, or if you're paying cash or check, there's a form you can fill out and leave your payment and the ticket.
Yeah, it's not a traffic thing.
What is it?
I'm not really sure. Nobody ever gave me the ticket. I'm just assuming that there is one.
Well, you'd have to speak with Chrissy in violations, and she should be back.
Is there somebody I can speak to now, like a supervisory position?
No, sir, she is the supervisor of that department. She'll be back from lunch at around 2 o'clock.
All right, and that's the head of what, records?
No, sir, violations.
Right, I'm gonna need to speak with like somebody else, I'm assuming.
Somebody else regarding what, a different subject?
It's the same thing, I just think you're not really understanding what I'm saying here.
You have an ordinance violation and you need to speak to them. You would need to speak to Chrissy. She is the supervisor of that department.
Right, I don't think I have one, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, she can look it up. No one else can here, sir. I can't.
Right, so can I speak to a supervisor then? Like, I don't know what the fuck you don't get, dummy.
Okay, sir, I do get it. You need to speak to violations.
No, I don't need to speak to violations, man. I need to speak to somebody else.
She is not here.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. All right, I got all day, man. So it is what it is. You want to waste time? We can waste time, bro. That's all right. I'm gonna have a seat. We're gonna be here all day, bro. Y'all about to be busy. I ain't gonna keep giving you these motherfucking passes. So you can fucking learn how to figure out what you're doing around here or whatever. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You want to waste my time? We can waste each other's time. Take the fucking pass when you get it. So anybody watching these videos, it's about to be like, they trespassed you. You're not allowed there. It wouldn't take 4 years to prove it on paper. You know what I mean? It wouldn't take, somebody would have been able to prove that I'm legally not allowed to be at the building I was just at 15 minutes ago. That I've been at for like 150 times the past couple of years. It wouldn't take this long to prove it. Especially when I'm literally mapping out the correct process. It doesn't take this long. Yeah, sure, we can go outside. Get locked out of this lobby real quick, I'm assuming.
No, I don't know what's
All right, so Mr. Avtaski,
I'm lost.
All right.
Said they need a supervisor.
Now what I'm trying to figure out is, I am recording for this. Okay. I was arrested February 9th, 2016, and charged with trespassing at City Hall.
City Hall,
right?
one?
Yep.
Okay.
It was dismissed June or July, I believe June of 2016. No probable cause.
So right away it got dismissed.
Right.
Okay.
Then the rest of it was dismissed 2017 November.
Okay.
So all the charges from then were all dismissed, and there's no possibility to refile. Okay, so July of this year.
And no, that was trespassing.
Now mind you, July of this year, I'm arrested again for trespassing.
Same place?
Same place. Ironically, now I'm charged with trespassing in an abandoned building. So I'm going to try to claim that as abandoned property, just so we'll clear the legal department. I agree that it's abandoned, but I'm charged with abandoned.
What was abandoned?
City Hall is apparently abandoned, according to the LaPorte Police Department. That's what I'm charged with, is trespassing on abandoned property. So what I'm trying to figure out is, I know, because I grew up in Kokomo, Indiana. You know where Kokomo, Indiana is? Okay. Well, there's a gentleman named Stephen L. Travis, big black guy, about 2004. He got arrested at a park called Studebaker Park, which is about 90 feet away from the house that I grew up in.
Okay.
Stephen L. Travis set the precedent for the state of Indiana as far as trespassing in public. You're a big black guy, you can gamble in the park. It's not illegal. You have to commit an ordinance violation or a crime in order for the police to have authority to trespass you. Now, see, what I'm trying to figure out is what ordinance infraction
Make sure I didn't hit my alarm.
I committed in order for the LaPorte Police Department to have the authority to trespass me. Because you guys do not have the authority to trespass me from any public property unless I've committed an ordinance violation. Especially if you're going to claim it's abandoned property, where I have to commit an actual felony to even be asked to leave that property. So what I'm trying to figure out is I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'm clearly not a police officer, so I can't possibly know the law. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't know the law. But I'm trying to spell it out for you guys legally how to convict me, how to actually charge me in the right statutory
That's the
language.
courts and everything.
No. This is literally, I'm so appalled by your guys' fucking ignorance, I apologize, as to how this process really goes, that I've literally taken upon myself to expose the correct process to you in hopes that maybe you'll convict me legally and I can salvage some semblance of fucking faith in the justice system.
I know you've had issues, but I don't know what happened in July.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know
what I'm trying to figure out is what exactly it is that. How many cops you got here now? 45? That was the last I seen. 46? More than
that's
that?
what we
40?
should be. But
I know motherfuckers keep resigning left and right as soon as they interact with me. But
we're only allowed to have 44 officers.
okay, so 44. Why is it only
46.
one police officer thinks I'm fucking trespassing at City Hall? Why is it only badge number 2, Julie Smith, who's named in my original complaint, is the only motherfucker that works here that actually thinks I'm trespassing at that building?
I'm still on the whole abandoned. Because to me, if you're saying you got charged with abandoned, I'm thinking like an empty house over there. Inside the house. And that's, so okay. I don't know.
And I'm glad you came out because I'd like to personally state this. I got a lot better shit I can be doing for this community. A lot better shit. I'm trying to look into community gardens, nonprofit journalism, all sorts of shit. Yeah. But if my time is better spent in the city of LaPorte fucking with you guys, that can happen.
You ain't messing with me.
I mean, no. I've been calm lately. I've been kind of trying to give you guys a pass, but you're not taking the fucking hint, so apparently I got to turn it up. And that's what I'm saying is I can be down here every day really fucking with y'all. And you won't convict me. That's the thing. I'm not fucking worried about y'all anymore because there ain't a motherfucker in this town that you can go to that's going to play the game anymore because they don't want to bury themselves. This is too small of a town. The good old boy club, they don't all dealt with me. These motherfuckers don't want to fucking deal with me because I ain't worried about going to prison.
I can only mess with you if you do
I ain't worried about going to jail. I ain't worried about getting locked up, having to bond out, any of that shit. I was raised by the system. Y'all keep threatening me with literally my childhood. Uncle Sam.
I'm not threatening on anything.
I'm just saying though, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, if you were being a jerk or something, I deal with it. I mean,
what is me being a jerk though? That's what I'm saying. Is I literally have more respect for the law than I think you guys do.
I mean, sometimes you got to realize you just got to, like, if I can't help you, sometimes you just have to go to wherever somebody might be able to help you.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is you guys keep passing the buck. There ain't nothing around this motherfucker more than 3-4 blocks around. That's what I'm saying. It's getting very very difficult for me to play pass the buck with you guys when I can literally walk from the. They can send me all over the fucking town passing the buck, but nobody ain't got no real motherfucking answers for what I'm saying. Nobody's got.
And it was nothing. Where you did anything wrong, it's just you kind of were snappy with me, and I'm like,
and that's
I'm
what I'm
saying. Messing with you. I'm just here for a call.
And that's the thing is, you're guilty by association. And I apologize that that happened. But when you show up wearing the same uniform, backing individuals that have previously been wronged, you got to understand how that looks to the outsider. That's a brotherhood, a camaraderie. When you get one of these motherfuckers prosecuted for something that happened to me, I'll treat you like you're that much different. Until then, you're just a good dude trapped in here in the system with a bunch of fucking idiots. And that's the reality of the situation is all that change the system from the inside shit is not real. You're stuck. I get that. But you don't get the good guy card until you do the good guy shit. When
I do my job, that's all I can do.
I mean, and that's the thing is I've been doing this with you guys for a long time. Right. Ain't no way for everybody to pretend.
That's why I came out. I'm like, I don't really know. They tell me like
you guys really believe
I don't know what's going on.
That all this shit went down legally. Because you know why? If everything that happened through this department was done the right way, I'd be in fucking prison. I'd be in jail.
There's so much stuff where I hear your name here and there, and I just if they don't want to deal with me, then I try not to mess with it.
And that's the thing is, I think you guys are wasting your time with me. Because literally.
So July, you got arrested.
Yeah.
And it was for trespassing.
Yep.
But you said the paperwork says it was an abandoned vehicle.
I mean, that's what I'm charged with. I'm there with a court order from Judge Alavisos for paperwork, which ironically you guys are supposed to enforce, but your attorney tells you that that's what I'm saying is you have a letter from an attorney that the police department refers to as a court order, and it's not a fucking court order. I got a stack of court orders.
Okay.
A love letter to put me on a trespass list from an attorney with no due process, no appeal possibility.
Yeah,
there's no way it's ever going to stick. And I'm going to run you guys the fuck up. That's what I'm saying is I'm trying to do other positive shit with my life that this is a waste of my time. Like, you guys have got it together a little bit.
But so what do you want today?
I want you guys to stop pretending like I'm trespassing.
I didn't say you were trespassing.
No, I mean I want the entire LaPorte Police Department on the same fucking page.
I don't know anything. You said
I'm not
this was 2016 though. Or
No. The first time. That's what I'm saying.
So there
the
was
first
one in
time.
July.
Yeah,
Did you say July of this year?
Yeah, July of this year.
Oh, I've been on vacation, so this was just recently.
Yeah.
It's July.
Now that's the thing is I'll somehow.
I didn't realize you just got arrested.
I'm somehow trespassing. No, July of last year. My bad. 2018.
Okay.
So I've been dealing with this for a year, and that's what I'm saying is somehow July 2nd.
See ya.
July 2nd. I'm down there. You know, I'm there July 2nd. There's a video. You can go on my YouTube.
Of this year? Or?
Yeah, no, last year. July 2nd of last year. This is all around the same time. I got arrested for 3 different things within like 5 days.
Okay.
Because they just dismissed one of my cases, so naturally I had to be charged with a bunch of new shit. I was charged with 22 months and never got arrested for nothing, and it's because they thought that was going to stick. And then once I got dropped, and I got all these new charges. And once these get dropped, I'll probably have a bunch of new charges again that won't stick. And it's like, you guys just keep me stuck involved in the system. Right, that's what I'm saying.
You're supposed to do.
Behave. Behave is not the same. I'm not a fucking child. I don't break the law. I don't break the law. That's what I'm saying. That's your guys' concern.
My opinion, like if you go somewhere and then you start raising your voice,
that's not illegal. That's not illegal.
But when you start cussing at
that's not illegal.
But sometimes it's not right.
It's not illegal. Just that's what I'm saying is y'all need to understand. You need to understand that yes, it is, and that's what the fuck I'm trying to explain to you. Unless you got an ordinance violation.
I'm saying if you go in like the
no, that's what you're not getting is you cannot ask me to leave.
But if I can sit there and say you're being disorderly because
right, okay, and here's what you do is you go through the city ordinances and you find something about loud behavior. You write me a $50 fucking ticket, then you tell me to leave. Right. And when I come back, then if I refuse to leave, then I'm trespassing. Without the ticket for my loud
I can arrest
behavior
you for disorderly conduct. I'm not talking about
right, and I wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking I'm just talking to me and you.
Right, that's fine. Then I should have been arrested for disorderly conduct.
In the future, if I go deal with you and I'm like, everything's fine. But if I see you screaming and cussing,
right, and that's the thing is
something like that. That's the only time
nobody's screaming. I talk loud.
Yeah, but that's the only. No, I mean if you start cussing like you're
the cussing. That's what I'm saying. Is cussing is literally I can threaten to kill the president, and that's covered under the First Amendment. It's called hyperbole.
I wouldn't even play that.
I mean, I'll send you the case law, Mr. Aftowski.
I believe you. I'm just saying I still wouldn't.
Literally, a guy threatened to kill the president. You know what it was called? Political hyperbole. Because there was no true threat to his safety. Only a fucking idiot would think this guy was really going to go kill the president.
Yeah, but you never.
And that's where real threats come into play. Not the individual that said it, the idiots that are around there, whether they're really scared.
Right.
And that's the thing is like, you guys are pursuing all this on the word of your city attorney, who's a conflict of interest because he's now got himself listed as a victim where you guys are witnesses to. So he's running you the fuck up in all kinds of paperwork in the court. You're going to end up in front of the Supreme Court.
I know, but I'm not trying to sound like an idiot or a jerk, but a lot of this, I have no clue or it has nothing to do with me.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to help
that's the fucking problem. That's the problem.
Why should
because you interact with the people.
I do, and I
so you should know
fairly.
What is, if you're being advised by counsel, you should know that what you're being advised to do is legal, especially as a law enforcement officer.
Right.
You know why I don't let these attorneys around here tell me what the fuck to do? Because I can prove they're crooks. I know where money's being stolen. I know where motherfuckers are pedophiles, but you guys ain't got to do shit about it. That's what I'm saying.
You say you guys, I mean...
The police, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, you can go on my YouTube and you can see recorded phone calls with Brett Airy, with the Sheriff's Department, with the Attorney General, with Secretary of State. Yeah. There's all kinds of shit. Local tax dollars going into pedophiles, nonprofits and shit. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it because pedophiles run this place. No, it's not state stuff. No. You see, when Lisa Pierzakowski, the Center Township Trustee's office, is the registered agent for a nonprofit and then she pays that nonprofit with Center Township trustee funds, that's called fraud. It's called fraud, especially when Michael Christensen, a registered pedophile, is the one opening up all these fucking nonprofits. And he only interacts with pre-K through 3rd grade children. That's what I'm saying is, there's a pedophile at 101 Bond Avenue with 17 nonprofits trying to fuck everybody's kids and turn LaPorte into a pedo haven. But you guys want to fuck with me when I got a court order for pieces of paper.
I'm saying you guys, because I'm not...
Because you're the LaPorte Police Department.
That's what I'm saying is I can't treat you guys any different at this point because ain't nobody. When you're a whistleblower, that's when you're Mr. Aftowski. Right now, you are a functioning agent of the LaPorte Police Department. When you expose what the fuck is going on here, you're no longer a part of it. Like I don't do that play stupid. You're not fucking stupid, man. I've talked to you enough that I don't think you're dumb. So I can't allow you to play dumb about what's going on here. I mean, I get that there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers around here, but I don't think you're one of them. I don't think you're one of the ones that's ignorant to everything that's going on. You know why? Because you've been around too long. For one, you gotta be able to pick up patterns. You know when something's done correctly, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't take too much to figure out when it's done incorrectly.
Right.
But that's my point. That's what I'm trying to figure out is how is it that we can work together, me and the police department, and we can stop wasting each other's time? Because I got better shit to do with my life.
Well, that's what I mean. Sometimes
and you guys got better shit to do.
Sometimes you just got to be cordial and
right.
Whether somebody makes you mad,
right. And that's what I'm saying is
don't get mad like loud.
Right. So that's what I can do. I can be polite, kill you guys with kindness. You guys are gonna start following the fucking laws. Read these laws that I'm talking about instead of treating me like I'm some sort of a fucking lunatic.
Those are the ones that if they're wrong the way they do it, then
yeah, there's a lot of shit being done wrong around here.
But like you said, you got all the court records and everything. I mean, if they're wrong,
yeah, they're wrong. But don't nobody want to transfer it outside of the county. That's what I'm saying. Is right now everything's in the county, but here soon we're all about to go down to Indianapolis and talk about this shit.
But then,
everybody.
But then you should be fine. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be fine. I'm not fucked up about it. I've been from the beginning very forward. I'm going for civil RICO. Like I'm trying to lock you guys up the same way that you keep locking me up.
But you're not going to lock up. I mean, the people that did wrong. The people that did wrong are the ones that be in trouble.
No, there's some shit called a silent bystander. And when shit gets bad enough and you stand by and watch it, you can be prosecuted for that. And that's the thing is, it's not as much fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Yeah. I was raised on law books. I was raised by the system. I know how to play your guys' game.
No, I know, but what can I help you with today?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How does one appeal an ordinance violation? Because clearly I must have gotten an ordinance violation, but there's no appeal process.
Did you get a ticket?
I should have. That's what I'm saying is, where's this ticket?
Well, if you didn't get one, you didn't get one.
Well, then why am I on a trespass list if I didn't get a ticket?
I have no clue about
See, that's what I'm trying to resolve. Either give me my ticket.
You're on a trespass list?
That's what I'm told.
Now, see, I thought you were allowed to go there.
I am.
Okay. Then how you trespass?
I was just there. You going to arrest me? Here.
No, I said, how can you get a trespass done?
You fucking tell me. I'm only trespassing when Julie Smith shows up. Go get old big girl. Tie a donut to my fucking tail and I'll run down there. I bet you I'll get arrested for trespassing. But I've been there about 150 other fucking times. So I wasn't trespassing any of those times. Like, I'm just kind of curious why it is that somehow everybody will just pretend.
I don't know what happened that day. I don't.
Like, who else is trespassed? How the fuck the rest of these motherfuckers get trespassed? What's their process?
There were people that they just quit going. Like, there was a guy that I know for sure.
Right, you guys fucked with him, surrounded him, you got scared, so he quit fucking with you, right? He quit going down there?
I don't know, I never dealt with him.
And that's what I'm saying.
I just know that there was a list.
At what point can we acknowledge reality is that as far as a time game, we're way past the time. I'm not giving up. You guys will never, you guys can arrest me until Jesus comes back for trespassing. I will never stop going in that fucking building.
I didn't say
I will never stop pushing it to the point that I get arrested. But that's what I'm trying to figure out is...
That's on you. I mean, if you want to keep getting arrested...
Like,
if it's a
meth's here right now. Like heroin, it was already bad. Now meth's here, right? So that's what I'm saying is you guys got better shit to do. I appreciate the job you have to do. I just wish that's what the fucking job you were doing instead of, out here fucking playing politics. And that's what this is the politicians don't want to go down. You're what stands between me and the politicians. That's it. These motherfuckers got to deal with all their mistakes if there's not an armed motherfucker that's going to shoot me over them.
I became a police officer to just be as fair as I can be.
Well, then do that. Let's go back to that. How do we get you back to that?
Drama and...
But you're in it. That's what I'm saying is when your entire department is participating in some shit against one guy...
I'm not messing with you. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not messing with you.
Be my inside man then. Do the right thing. Why don't you tell on these motherfuckers?
I don't know what you want me to do, Chris.
Prevent what they want to happen. Because you know what I think your guys' plan is?
You said this was back in July of last year.
No, it's a multiple thing. That's what I'm saying is I got arrested twice for the same thing. For one, that's called double jeopardy. I don't know why
this was all last year, and so as far as I'm concerned, nobody's messed with you this year. And you said you've been going down there to City Hall, and there hasn't been any
No, I quit going down there as much. But I'm anticipating now that I'm going down there more that you guys are going to step it back up.
I don't want your step. The only time I thought that they had problems was when you would go down there and
when I went down there with a court order for paperwork that I had. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
in
if
July,
they have a court order, they just give you your stuff, you leave, and everything should be fine.
Well, you can tell that to Officer Schoaf, Officer Bunton, Nick Otis, and all the individuals there. Wilkerson, yada yada yada. By the way, I see you guys hired a thief. That's awesome.
Who's that?
Mr. Wilkerson. He has a theft to deferral. Can I be a police officer? How long has my record got to be? I stopped getting arrested. Yeah,
sure
Mr. Wilkerson.
Sure
Yeah,
it's the same guy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
He's been on here for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you guys look into this kind of shit.
No, they should. Yeah.
Yeah, they should. They should. They really should.
It's probably a different guy.
No, it's definitely not.
Is this something that just happened?
No, it's older.
Oh.
But I mean, he pled guilty to theft. He did a deferral thing. That's what I'm saying. He was charged. He did the deferral thing. He stayed out of trouble for a little while, and it got a lighter on his record. But I mean, a thief is a thief. So, but just the same, that'd be the same guy who, under penalties of perjury, said that there's a restraining order. That's what I'm saying. That's another thing. There's a restraining order. October of 2017, when you guys were fucking with me outside of City Hall for like 2 hours, not letting me inside this public meeting, and then about that same week, Officer Seitz and Mr. Reed and Hagler, let old Tron kill 2 people that the community loved. Anyway, I was told. Nah, but I got all the transcripts and everything. I read Mr. Burrian's testimony. I met Mr. Reed's, Mr. Seitz, Mr. Hagler.
I know everybody sits there.
You work with a bunch of lying fucking police officers.
I wasn't there.
Who the judge wishes this department would discipline. That's what I'm saying. Is Bergerson actually spoke up on it. This dude's a fucking piece of shit.
He wasn't there either, though.
That's what I'm saying. He was the trial judge. He's literally the one that took the test.
I saw the newspaper.
He doesn't have to be there for the fucking car accident. He literally had everything. And I've read everything. That's what I'm saying. Mr. Reed got 2 people killed fucking trying to help his buddy out. But ain't nobody around here gonna do shit about it. They're just gonna let this motherfucker run around.
Buddies. Everybody assumes that, but
No. The EMT saved his dad's life. That's where the ties and connection comes in. They got like a church thing. It ain't hard to figure out, especially when they're testifying about it on the record.
I mean, because everybody
But
said
just the
that
same.
they say in the paper that all the
I feel real safe walking around here knowing that drunk drivers are gonna get let go.
But they say the police officers all knew him too, and I'm like, when I saw his picture and paper, I said, I didn't have no clue who that guy was. And supposedly,
See, that's the thing, though.
He supposedly gave us a training class years ago.
You wanna know why that happens?
Why? What happens?
Because the community has watched decades of you guys, this whole like public servant thing, firemen, EMTs, police, you guys all sort of are on one team, and we don't trust you. You realize that's why, right? Are you guys disillusioned enough to understand that
you can go look at my record. I'm not going to mention names, but I have arrested public officials. And I'm not proud of it.
When can we arrest Mr. Ficus?
But when things have happened and it was in my watch, I have made the right decisions, and it's been documented. You can go to courts and look up former officers